What's up with it, man? It's your boy, not your boy. You know what I'm talking about? You know the vibes, you know. I ain't made a video in a minute. You know, I've been busy. I've been real busy out here trying to get it. Out here trying to pay these bills, and making a video been like the last thing that's on my list to do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm making a video now, you know, so I was over there. What was I just saying? I was over there. I was just over here reading a forum online, and the title of it was 10 phrases that sound polite but actually reveal a lack of emotional intelligence. So, phrases that we usually say in conversation when somebody is kind of venting to us, I guess that reveals a lack of emotional intelligence on our side as the listener. So let's see what type of phrases they have, because I was looking at it, they got some phrases on here that I be saying, so maybe my emotional intelligence is kind of lacking. So let's see. First one we have is calm down. I don't really think that's one that shows you have a lack of emotional intelligence, because it's like, if somebody is like, you know, talking to me about their, you know, emotional state of mind, and they getting real frantic and stuff like that, that's something that would come out my mouth. It's like, calm down. Look, let's calm down. Let's look at the situation in a different light, you know? Let's take a breather, maybe. You know, not calm down in a way of like, you know, minimizing the stress levels that they feeling, you know, like, calm down, man, it ain't that serious. Nah, I would probably say it like in a, you know, calm down, it's gonna be cool, let's sort it out, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the first phrase. Number 2, the next phrase, no offense, but I don't never really say this phrase. You know, that could, usually when people say that, it's about to come off as very offensive. You know, no offense, but you kind of stinking today. No offense, but that outfit ain't hidden. No offense, but it's always something offensive whenever somebody say no offense, but, you know. So I don't say that one. So number 3, what is number 3? I'm sorry you feel that way. That is phrase number 3. I'm sorry you feel that way. Have I ever said that to somebody? I'm sorry you feel that way. I think I've said that a couple times, but what else you want me to say? You know, to something that, if somebody is telling me something about what I did to them to make them feel some type of way, and I don't see no wrong in what I did or what I said to that person, then yeah, of course, I might mess around there and say, I'm sorry you feel that way. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That could be emotional intelligence lacking on my end. Whatever the case may be. You know, so let's go to the next one. Number 4, you always or you never. It says these phrases might seem like a harmless way to point out patterns of behavior, but they can actually be quite destructive. Using absolutes like always or never in criticisms exaggerates the issue and can make the other person feel attacked. It focuses on the person's character rather than their actions, which can come off as extraordinary, exaggeratory,
accusatory. Accusatory is the word. Excuse my French up there, because for some reason I cannot pronounce anything I'm reading right now. So
I say it,
accusatory.
I say this too. You always or you never. I'm talking about their actions, because that's what they're never doing and what they're always doing. You know, I guess emotional intelligence is lacking on my end, because I say that. I really don't say you never, but I kind of say you always. Sometimes. Okay, so number 5, it's not a big deal. Now, this is one where you're kind of, minimizing the way that person is feeling about a certain topic. It's not a big deal. Just because it's not a big deal to you doesn't mean it's not a big deal to the other individual, because I can definitely say at that point, if you say it's not a big deal, you definitely minimizing the problems that they have. You're trying to make it minuscule, which is completely wrong. I don't personally do that. I know I smile, but I don't do that, right? I'm a good person. Number 6, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I can admit I say just kidding a lot. Probably way too much. In fact, probably because I play too much. I'm a real playful, goofy person in conversation. So I might mess around and say some stuff and then, be like, I'm just playing, I'm just kidding, I'm just playing. So might be, that's some emotional intelligence I gotta fix, I guess. But I don't know. Usually the people I say it to, they really don't take offense to it, because I only really do it when I know I have that type of relationship with a person to where we can play like that with each other. If I don't have that type of relationship with you to where I know, I can say different stuff without you taking like a serious offense to it, then I won't even play with you like that. But if I know we got that, that connection, then yeah, I'm gonna play with you, because we cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But number 7, I'm fine. This is a phrase I've used more times than I can count. When someone asks how I'm doing, I'm fine, is often my default response, even when it's not entirely true. I think that's something we all do, just out of not trying to tell all our business to people, and just out of not trying to make our problems somebody else's problems. Because people ask you every day, all day long, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm not finna sit up here and say no and then spill my whole, problems and issues that I've been going through to each person that sit up there and ask me, are you okay? Are you okay? Or are you okay? Most of the time, I'm just gonna say I'm fine, until you talk to that one or two close people that you have and tell them about the actual problems that you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't see nothing wrong in the phrase of I'm fine. If it's very, what can I say? If you saying I'm fine to like somebody that's real close to you 24/7 when they know good darn well that you not fine, now that's when it could become a problem, because at that point you kind of like hiding stuff when you're not supposed to be hiding things with that significant individual, because they could actually be trying to help you, and you sitting up there pushing them away by saying I'm fine when you're truly not fine. So yeah. But number 8, I know exactly how you feel. That's the next phrase. I know exactly how you feel. We often use this phrase when we're trying to show empathy. We think about, damn, I always get stuck on some weird word, bro. We think that by telling someone we've been in their shoes, it helps them feel understood. But surprisingly, it can sometimes have the opposite effect. I'm very guilty of this phrase right here. I know exactly how you feel. You know what I'm saying? But me, I don't really think of it as, you know, what they just said, of it having like the opposite effect of what I'm saying. You know, I actually be telling the truth. Man, I know exactly how you feel. Or it could be times where I be in a conversation with a person that I really don't want to be in, that I didn't choose to be in. And in order to go ahead and just get the conversation over with, I'll just agree with it like flatline, as in like a closed-ended, you know, response. Like, man, I know how you feel, bro. Like, for real, bro, I know how you feel. And just leave it at that, you know. But the next one, next phrase, that's just the way I am. That's just the way I am. I personally never use this phrase. I feel like this is definitely a sign of lack of emotional intelligence, because just by saying that's just the way I am to a person that's close to you, or you doing something to a person that they don't like and they tell you about it, and then you sit up there and be like, that's just the way I am. That's effed up. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not even trying to hear that person out. You're not trying to solve the issue at hand. You're just trying to dismiss it as, you know, it's just me and I can't fix it. You know, that's just me and I don't want to fix it. That's just me. I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about how you feeling. I don't care about what I did and how it made you feel. That's just who I am. You know? Now that's messed up. I don't do that personally. But you know if you do it or not. And the last one is 10. Number 10 being the last phrase. Whatever. That's a very dismissive phrase. Somebody is telling you something out their heart and stuff like that. You be like, whatever. You know, whatever. I don't give up. Whatever. I ain't whatever. Very dismissive. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Those are the 10 phrases showing lack of emotional intelligence. I don't know. It was cool.